Good afternoon, everyone. It's March the 31st, 2025. Today I want to talk more. I found another video that was posted and on the news, and I want to post this because it goes with my last videos on the Canadian and U.S. border here. And today it's not on the drugs and that, it's on the human trafficking and human people trying to get on both sides of the border from Canada to the U.S. or U.S. into Canada. And this time it shows not only the Canadian side, which I've been showing, but it also shows the American side, what the Border Patrol there are doing as well to try and keep our border safe. And since we share the border, we also share the responsibility in which we keep both countries safe at the same time as to what goes across the border into each country. And this is one of the relationships that's been taking a long time to build up. The trust, information going back and forth. And they're constantly trying to figure out better ways to do things. And I think it's really good, just a little glimpse of the United States side of the Border Patrol as well for people to see. And even they have said, just as I have said in the last couple of videos, explaining just how dangerous it is to cross the border for the weather wise and whatnot. And I gave you a couple of examples as well of what can happen when you get lost in a blizzard or a snowstorm, or even in the heat of the summer if you're not prepared to even cross the border, or to prepare, pardon me, for the weather conditions as well. And of course, even those who are experienced in the bush and survivalists and that, they go prepared. And people, when they cross the border, they're not prepared. And that's why I was explaining that when you're on the highway in the winter, it's a really good, and you have to travel a lot, it's a good thing to have that emergency kit to be prepared with a warm hat, or extra hat, extra mitts, extra socks, a flashlight, food, water. The basics that you're going to need. If you're stuck, you're going to need a shovel in the back of the car, as my dad would put in, with some sand or salt, whichever you need to try and get you if you ended up stuck out there as well. So you yourself, it's much better to carry that in the trunk of the car. So when people are not being prepared, then they find themselves into really dangerous situations. And I might also add, it states right there too that people that are fleeing the states right now because of the situation in the states, and they're trying to get away from ICE, and even those coming from Canada into the states, if they're picked up by their Border Patrol, that's the first place they ship you to is ICE as well. So just a thought to think about of what you're doing. I'm not going to harp on this too long today, but I just wanted to show this video because it shows the collaboration between both the RCMP, patrolling the border, and our Border Patrol, as well as the RCMP, as well as the United States Border Patrol, and the states troopers that help on their side of the border. And I just wanted to give you a glimpse on just how important that communication is on both sides of the border, and where the cooperation is the most important thing that we have. Now, the border we can cooperate with. As I had explained, the weather, we cannot control the weather. And unfortunately, the weather crosses both sides of the border, and there's nothing we can do to control the weather. That's not humanly possible. But I just wanted to let people know they really need to be prepared. And these people who just want to make money and dump these people off at the border and say, well, just walk across the border, across the field, and take a right or take a left or go through that bush, they're really putting your lives at risk for people who want to go places and think that they're going to escape. Your escape might be an escape, all right, but it's not the escape that you're thinking about having, where it's going to have a happy ending. So I'm going to leave it there, everyone. Take care. Be safe, watch your surroundings, and we shall talk again soon. And bye-bye.